Understanding who Lucifer is according to the Bible. The name Lucifer means light-bearer or morning star and is found in Isaiah 14:12. It is often associated with pride and a great fall. There's a common misunderstanding about who Lucifer is. Some believe Lucifer is another name for Satan, the fallen angel, while others argue the title refers to a human ruler, the king of Babylon. Both interpretations have roots in Scripture, and the key principle is to always interpret Scripture with Scripture. In Isaiah 14, the prophecy is directed against Babylon, detailing the fall of its proud king. The passage says, "How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?" This downfall is a direct result of pride, as the king proclaimed, "I will ascend above the heights of the clouds, I will be like the Most High." While this can refer to the historical king of Babylon, it's also seen as a powerful symbol of cosmic pride, teaching a spiritual lesson that pride leads to destruction. Ezekiel 28 presents a similar parallel. The context is a judgment against the king of Tyre. Describing his arrogance, the text speaks of him as one who sealest up the sum, full of wisdom, and perfect in beauty, but whose heart was lifted up because of thy beauty. The reference to a guardian cherub points beyond a mere earthly king to an angelic being, showing a link between the pride of an earthly ruler and a spiritual being. This brings us to the understanding of Lucifer as a fallen angel. Isaiah 14 describes a desire to be like God, which reflects Satan's pride and rebellion. This event is echoed in Revelation 12, which speaks of a war in heaven where the dragon and his angels were cast down. To Peter 2:4 also mentions angels who sinned and were cast into hell. This fallen angel is deceptive and powerful, though his power is limited by God. From a historical perspective, Lucifer is identified as the king of Babylon in Isaiah 14:4. This king represents arrogance and oppression. The prideful actions of such rulers mirror Satan's own rebellion, and God sometimes uses these rulers to carry out his purposes. This serves as a warning to all rulers and nations that pride in authority leads to destruction. The core of Satan's rebellion was pride. Both Isaiah and Ezekiel highlight how pride led to the fall. However, it's crucial to remember God's sovereignty. Lucifer, or Satan, cannot act outside of God's will, as illustrated in the book of Job, where God sets limits on Satan's power. For believers, this is a call to spiritual warfare, resisting pride and deception, because God resists the proud. Lucifer's end is certain. Revelation 20:10 states that the devil will be cast into the lake of fire. This is a testament to God's ultimate justice. No one escapes his judgment, and all pride and rebellion will be punished. The lessons for believers are clear. We are called to stay humble, knowing that pride leads to destruction while humility attracts God's favor. We must be alert to Satan's schemes and resist temptation. Above all, we must trust in God's sovereignty, for he is in control of all powers, both spiritual and earthly. By following the humble and obedient example of Jesus, we can overcome the enemy.